Hello everyone, and welcome once again to the stream. Because once again, it's time for more Quiz and Dragons, time to continue to try to save the land of Capconia from the evil Lord Gordian and his evil, very intelligent dragons. Well, they're not really intelligent dragons. They know a lot about pop culture. I guess you could argue about whether or not that's really intelligence. But last time, it says here stage 4, but it's not stage 4. Last time we started stage 3. Yeah, stage 3, Chateau of Avalon. We're the Amazon, and we have a couple ways we can go. We can either choose path 1 to go towards Black Pudding, or path 2 to go towards a mage. Once again, it's all up to you. Which path are we going to take? Do we want to fight a pudding or a mage? Well, actually, we might not face them. We might just go over those squares. But it looks like so far, everyone is very much into Black Pudding. Well, I guess it would follow that the Black Pudding's questions would probably be easier than the mage. We can probably outsmart a Black Pudding, I assume. We have another path to take, another fork in the road. Number 1, I think that's a skeleton? And number 2 is Black Pudding. I think I know which one you want. You want to know, how much does a Black Pudding know about pop culture? Especially pop culture from another world that they don't even know anything about. How do they know these things? Yeah, you're saying number 2, you want to go head-to-head with a Black Pudding. And that's what we're doing. Prepare for Black Pudding, because it's prepared for us. Oh, we're using magic.
Question 1.
We've wiped out 2 of the choices. Now, the belief that government and law should be abolished is called what? Number 1, imperialism. Number 2 is anarchism. Now, this is one of the abilities. Actually, this is the ability that the Amazon has that makes her really good. She can wipe out half of the choices sometimes. Seems to be random. And yeah, it looks like you guys are saying it is going to be choice number 2. It's going to be anarchism. I think you're probably right. Black Pudding doesn't have this. It doesn't know nothing.
Question 2.
But do we know, among baseball pitchers, Cy Young holds the record for most complete games. How many games did he complete? A sports question, so, you know, I'm sure you will get this very quickly. I'm sure you'll know whether or not Cy Young completed 816 games or 1,016 games. Definitely, you are the group, you are the crowd that would know the answer to a question like this. I have complete faith in you. We did so well last time on Quiz and Dragons. It looks like most of you are saying it is number 2. Okay, we're going to go with that. I know you're going to get it right, because why wouldn't you? See, there you go. My faith was rewarded, and the Amazon's faith was rewarded as well. But in the 19th century, someone who was opposed to slavery was called what? A yellow belly or an abolitionist? Which one, chat? 2 or 4? Which do they call them? Someone who was against slavery. I wonder if slavery exists in Capconia. Is that an accepted practice in this land? It looks like most of you are saying abolitionist. And of course you were right. What kind of question was that?
Question 4.
But question 4 is all about who is the mayor of Carmel by the Sea, California, Sonny Bono or Clint Eastwood. Chat, this is a question about politics from the early 90s, so, you know, it's very relevant to anything that happens today. So who was the mayor of Carmel by the Sea, California, back, I guess, 93, Sonny Bono or Clint Eastwood? Which was it, chat? It looks like number 2, Sonny Bono, is taking it. Clint is going up, though. I'm typing N vote as we speak. Will Clint take it by the time I finish? Oh, yeah, it's tied. Oh, Clint's going up. He's taking the lead. It looks like people who were voting perhaps for Sonny Bono maybe are looking up Clint Eastwood on Google. Maybe that is what is happening. But, you know, at least we have Google. They don't have that in Capconia.
Question
They do have the wisdom seed, though. But what is skin pigment called, chat? Is it called albina, or is it melanin? Chat, which is it called? What, do you think Black Pudding knows anything about skin pigment? It doesn't even have skin. It's talking about something it knows nothing about. It is melanin.
Question 6.
But the last question is about which American weekly magazine has the largest circulation in 1993. Time or TV Guide? Time or TV Guide, chat. Which of these were more popular in 93? Time, of course, a popular magazine, but hey, back then, how did people know what was on TV? They had to get that information from somewhere. And a lot of people do watch TV. It looks like most of you are saying TV Guide. We will see if that is correct. You were correct. TV Guide had the largest circulation. It's a little sad, but okay. But we defeated Black Pudding. Black Pudding was no match for the Amazon and the power of Google. What happens now? Uh-oh. We're facing a Wyvern. I don't think this is the boss of the level, but it is a boss. This Wyvern's a little morbid, actually. But who was the first man to break the 4-minute mile, chat? A baby Bakila, Kipoji Kino, Roger Bannister, or Frank Shorter? I'm sure I mispronounced those first two names. Chat, how much do you know about this? We don't have the ability to destroy two of the wrong choices this time, chat. The Amazon didn't do it. Actually, it would have been more appreciated for her to do it here than against the Black Pudding. Would have come in more useful. But we can't control that. What we can control is which choice we pick, and it looks like you're saying it's number 3. We're going to go with number 3. You were right.
Question 2.
But question 2 is all about what year did the Woodstock Music and Art Festival take place. Chat, this is kind of an easy one, chat. I guess it's a good thing that the Wyvern is into Woodstock, since that was a rather famous event. It looks like most of you are saying number 4. We're going to go with number 4. How would the Amazon even know this? It's not even from Earth.
Question 3.
Question 3 is, who was the teacher on Drexel's class? Chat, I'm sure you've seen Drexel's class. We've all seen Drexel's class. We all know exactly what happens on that show, or maybe a movie. Maybe it is one of those things. Perhaps. And before you actually can Google it, I'm going to end the vote right there, so we go with number 2, which is wrong, of course, chat. Chat, you're not too much without your Google chat, honestly. Now, let's see. I believe, yes, we were doing this in order, picking new characters. We had gone through a few characters in the first video. We went through the entire second video with the Amazon. So next would be number 4, 4th character, which is the Ninja. Let's see how he does. When was the first talking picture release? Chat? Talking pictures, movies. You know about movies. I don't know how much you know about talkie pictures. Movies from the era when they might have been called that. But most of you are saying number 4. 1927. Chat, you were right. You were right, chat.
Question 5.
The Ninja knows his talkie pictures, but does he know about the draconian laws, which were the first written code of laws for which region? Chat. Draconian laws. He's a dragon, so he knows all about those kind of laws, right? Is his dragon is draconian. Okay, let's end the vote. You're saying number 2. You're saying it's Sumer. You were wrong. The Ninja is in peril because you were wrong about where the draconian laws were from. But now Wild Thing and the Funky Cold Medina were 2 hits by which rap artist? MC Hammer, Tone Loc, Kumo D, LL Cool J. Chat. Wild Thing, Funky Cold Medina, popular music among the young generation, such as yourself. You know all about this, and you are saying it is number 2. Tone Loc. You were right. Maybe the Ninja has a chance after all. But he doesn't have a chance if he doesn't know where is the easternmost point in the U.S. New York, Maine, Massachusetts, or Florida. The Ninja wouldn't know that. He's never been to the U.S. Fortunately, the Ninja has us to tell him what's what. And you're saying what's what is number 2, and number 2 is Maine, and you were right. We are taking it to this Wyvern. But the famous address 10 Downing Street is in what country, chat? New Zealand, Ireland, England, Australia, chat. 10 Downing Street. You know where 10 Downing Street is, don't you? And yes, you do. You're saying it is number 3 by a landslide. You were saying it is England, and you were right.
Question 9.
But when did women win the right to vote with ratification of the 19th Amendment? It's either 1945, 1956, 1898, or 1920. Chat. Come on, chat. Women winning the right to vote. Some of you may not be aware of that, I know, but I hope some of you are. Okay, yes, most of you are saying it is number 4. So we are going to say 1920, and you were right. Last question. Can we murder this wyvern with our knowledge? We can if we know if Pigeon Forge, Tennessee is the location of which amusement park owned by Dolly Parton, Dollywood, Dollyland, Partown, or Opryland. Chat, amusement park owned by Dolly Parton, a relevant country music star of our time and world. Most of you are saying it is number 1. Number 1 is Dollywood, and Dollywood is right, and we killed this dragon. Another dragon dead because we knew more about trivia. Oh, he doesn't even have any witty banter for us. He just died, but we found the Ring of Wisdom. Select the flashing button on the next quiz. It looks like we're going to have a choice here of which way to go. Which way do we want to go, chat? I mean, they look very similar. Number 1 for the high path, number 2 for the low path. From what we can see, it doesn't seem like there's too much of a difference. Okay, most of you are saying number 1 for the high path. Let's take that. Oh, it's Ninja versus Samurai. Who knows more about trivia? We use the ring.
Question 1.
Alvin Ailey is best known for... Oh, wait, hold on. Is this just telling me the answer? Yeah, it is. Hold on a second. I think it's...
Question 2.
Let me just test this. Yeah. It's just telling me what the answers are.
Question 3.
Well, I mean, that's one way to do it.
Question 4.
Samurai doesn't have a chance, I guess. Hey, I am not cheating. The dragon gave me the ring after we killed it. This is our reward for killing the dragon. I mean, it is true that the samurai has to face those consequences. I feel sorry for him, for being the first one we went up against after getting that ring. But that was not cheating. That was just us using our reward. And it looks like we're going to stay at the inn. If we can answer the innkeeper's question, remember the innkeeper needs us to answer his question to stay. Because the innkeeper's he's kind of a dick that way.
Question 1.
So, which of the following countries was the first to give women the right to vote in national elections, chat? New Zealand, Russia, Canada, or Australia? Another question about women voting, chat. Not the same question that we got last time, but a question about the subject. Most of you are saying it is number 1. We're going to take that. As New Zealand, it is correct, and because we knew that, chat, we get to stay at the inn. If we didn't know that, he would have kicked us right out. We got some health back, so we can survive missing some questions now. But who do we go up against now? Oh! I think this is the boss. We went straight to the boss, the gargoyle. What does he know about trivia? He's confident, but I think so are we. Where is the world's longest railway tunnel in 1993? United States, Brazil, Japan, Italy. Chat. What do you know about tunnels? Railway tunnels, specifically? And their lengths? Do you know much about that? Okay, it looks like some of you are saying pretty confidently it is number 3. So we'll try that. Japan. Yes, it was. Of course it was Japan. Of course it was glorious Nippon. Who sang Goody Two Shoes in 1982? Was it Tom Petty? Was it Dokken? Was it Adam Ant or Pat Benatar? Chat, the song Goody Two Shoes, a song from the 80s. I'm sure you know about the 80s. This dragon knows all about the 80s, apparently, but I don't think our ninja does. Okay, it looks like number 3 is taking it, so let's go with Adam Ant, which was correct.
Question 3.
But Ca is the chemical symbol for what silver metallic element? Cesium, calamine, calcium, calcity. Chat. The symbol Ca. You know your chemicals, chat? How much do you know about that? Oops, hold on. Okay, the vote did not activate. Most of you are saying 3, though. The ones whose votes registered, so I'll just take that as the one we're going with. As number 3, calcium.
Question 4.
But now, which member of the Potts family did not actually appear in the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Jemima Potts, Mimsy Potts, Caractacus Potts, or Jeremy Potts? Chat, the movie Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. I mean, I have not seen it for maybe ever, but I'm sure you watch this movie regularly, chat. Most of you are saying it is number 3. And I'm gonna, I guess, let's go with number 3? Okay, no, that was wrong.
Question 5.
But whom did Robin Hood marry? Princess Aurora, Maid Louise, Maid Marian, or Queen Mary? Chat, you may not have known much about Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I do hope you at least know this much about Robin Hood. The difficulty of the gargoyle's questions seem to vary quite a bit. Number 3, chat, Maid Marian. Yes, that was correct. I guess the gargoyle just felt sorry for us. But who wrote the novel The Face of a Stranger? Was it Anne Cleves, Sharon McCrum, Karen McQuillan, or Anne Perry? Chat, I know you read all the time. You read a lot of books. Let's not pretend you don't. Okay, so not too many votes, but most of the people who are voting are saying number 4. So we're going to go with number 4, and you were correct. Either some of you know your... Hold on. What vegetable is an essential ingredient in Creole dishes, especially gumbo? Especially gumbo. Peas, spinach, okra, or cucumbers. Chat. Gumbo. Gumbo. You think they have gumbo in Capconia? Actually, they might. I can't say for sure that they don't. The ninja might know this on his own. I can't say for sure. But you're saying it is number 3. You seem pretty sure, and you were right.
Question 8.
Number 8 is who played the part of Remington Steele in the series of the same name? Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton, Roger Moore, Sean Connery. Chat. Remington Steele. Which of these former James Bond actors was another spy before he was James Bond? Most of you are saying it is number 1. Pierce Brosnan, you were correct. But there's one more question we have to answer before we can kill this dragon, and that is, what is the highest mountain in North America? Mount Rushmore, Mount St. Helens, Pikes Peak, or Mount McKinley? Chat! The highest mountain in North America. This is something that would not have changed since the 90s. So this is a question that's just as relevant now as it used to be, and we can see this because most of you are saying it is number 4, Mount McKinley, and you were right. And because you were right, we defeated the gargoyle with an 88% correctness rate. We look like such easy pickings for one such as I. That dragon's death speech was not nearly as dramatic as others. But because you did so well, chat, once again, we completed another area of the land. We finished some of these questions about trivia that from our time in the 90s that would not actually exist in Capconia. And because of this, we get to go to the Fairy Lake, which I assume it sounds like a very nice place to go, a very nice place to be. But like before, well, since we completed an area, that means it's time to take a break from the land of Capconia and Quiz and Dragons. Lord Gordian will have to wait for us to get to him. And I don't know what Lord Gordian looks like. We haven't seen him, but with that name, I kind of hope that when we get to him, he asks us an impossible question, and the solution is to cut him in half. I kind of hope that's how this game plays out. But that's it for Quiz and Dragons for right now. Once again, good job in our continuing quest to save the land through trivia. We'll be right back. And once again, I hope You want some romance. Because that's what you're getting. Oh, yes. You're getting that. We'll be right back.